Not sure why this music's not going, brothers and sisters. I think it was set on a 10-minute time thing, and I started a little bit early this morning. So nevertheless, we'll start now. Can you hear me all right? Okay, thank you. All right, so please join us together for our morning devotion. This is a 30th day of our 44th 40-day condition. It is Monday, the 26th of January, the year 2026. It is the 7th of December of the 13th year of Cheonilguk. Oops. So let us offer our morning pledge, beginning with a full bow. Chanjia Shin Champomonem Kyombe. Pado.
가전맨세 4. 천일국 주인 우리 가족은 참사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님의 창조 이사인 천주 대가족을 형성하여 자유와 평화와 통일과 행복의 세계를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
Family pledge number 4. Our family, the owner of Cheonilguk, pledges to build the universal family, encompassing heaven and earth, which is the Heavenly Parent's ideal of creation, and perfect the world of freedom, peace, unity, and happiness by centering on true love.
Okay, so let us read this opening prayer given by True Father once again. Given in 1981 in April. It's entitled, Please remember your children who are working hard for the restoration of the world. Please fulfill the entire world with your compassion and love and grace and power. As we bow down and consider again your history of suffering, in order to realize the hope of tomorrow, we repent once again for our inadequacies of the past. And we have come to a point where we must determine ourselves again about this great mission which you have given to us. Therefore, Father, we earnestly hope and desire that you will please urge us on, increase our power, and allow us to become true children who are able to receive and attend your joyful will. Father, please bless all the members of the unification movement spread throughout the world. This morning too, they are offering devotion to you and longing for this land of Korea as the homeland of their faith. Please be together with them through your grace and through a relationship of abundant life in those places where they are bowing down in the direction of the place where their teacher dwells, in those places where they are bending their knees and bowing down deeper to you. Please allow them to be unification workers who lack nothing as tomorrow's kindred spirits, as tomorrow's brothers, and as tomorrow's family members. Please bless your children who are spread out in the 127 nations around the world. We know that all the tears shed and all the prayers cried out to you, as well as the foundations which your children have risked their lives for, in order to tread upon and move those nations, will not be for naught. Therefore, we earnestly hope and desire that you will unite all the ancestors who are in the spirit world with all the descendants on the earth, and that you will gather them together from all nations, centered on one nation, in order to realize the one nation and the one world of your will. We earnestly hope that you will fill with your grace every place where people are gathered together, centering on your name. In this time, we have prayed all these things in the name of the true parents. Amen. Aju. So let us proceed with our morning praise song.
하나님 부모님, 참부모님, 저희가 참부모님을 세상 앞에 증거하겠습니다.
세계인이 도덕에 효전 없고
It will testify true parents to the word.
守りたいものがあるこの世界に
だから長 女たちは羽を広げたバタフライ嵐の中でも信じて飛び続けた初めは小さな勇気だった今はこうして群れをなして足が震えて声が枯れても仲間と飛び続けた偽りばかり風は強く雨に打たれ雨は濡れてでも僕たちは諦めない託された想いを乗せてバタフライ世界の果てまで届けこの想いを誰かの痛み光に変えて自由に羽ばたけ今行こう夜明けを告げた朝日のように眠ってた想いが目を覚ます過去の痛みと迷いを越えて情緒は飛び続けた本当の声はかき消された欲望の渦が入れた時代でも僕たちは忘れはしない誓った夢を乗せてバタフライ空を突き抜けて届けこの祈りを守りたいものがここにあるから希望の風を受けて初めて見た父と母の涙願いを背に行こうこの空の上を
어머님 걱정하지 마십시오. 저희 신의 몸은 1세, 2세, 3세가 하나 돼요.
True Mother, don't worry. Our heavenly Japan, first, second, and third generation of unity, we will bring about a victory and a victorious result for our true mother.
愛の果てまで届けこの想いを
誰かの痛み光に変えて自由に羽ばたけバタフライまでに自由の空で向かって小さな
So that was another wonderful praise song. So this morning we are most blessed to have Rev Yutaka Yamada to give this morning's devotion talk. So welcome, Rev Yamada.
Can you hear me my voice?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Good morning, our brothers and sisters. Thank you for joining a morning Fundoke every day. Thank you, our Reverend Jeff, to lead the Fundoke every day. Behalf of Reverend John, I believe our Oceania brothers and sisters are attending every day and also received a message from several leaders. And there was some problem of YouTube last week, so maybe it was not easy for other person to watch, but now we are uploading, so I believe you can also watch again another leader's speech. So now in Korea, we are continuously joining and attending the workshop, and also many program is going on. So I'd like to share the photo. So you could see this is Asia Pacific leaders. So now around 36 Philippine leader could not come because of visa. So they are all cancelled, but another group arrived. Oceania case is from Australia, Reverend John and Daniel, and Reverend Kenji arrived well and attending together. So this is the visitation of Cheonjeong-gung. So still really cold here, but Oceania side is hot, right? I had more than 40 degrees all the time. Please take care of yourself. Health is important. The cold weather is also difficult, but too hot is also difficult, I think. Please take care of yourself well. This is the Oceania team from Samoa and the Solomon Island and also Fiji also joined together. They are joining in the workshop here. And in the weekend, usually Chonshimon prayer is from Monday to Friday, but in Cheonpyeon, we are having also intensive prayer even for Saturday and Sunday. So this is the last night, Sunday night, we had the intensive prayer together with all spiritual workshop group, international workshop group, more than 300 or 400 youth gathered together and offered a special choir prayer. So you could see many young people gathered together and even shouting and really prayer, special prayer for True Mother. So it was happened last night, usually from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. So it was great prayer. So in Cheonpyeon, really we offering the special prayer for True Mother and also the development of the providence. So let's support, pray continuously. And you could see this great golden hour works, golden hour workshop group, Australia second generation. We have visited Samway University or several places. I'd like to share photo. This is Samway University with UPA student, and also Everland. They enjoy amusement park, and they had a ski challenge in Yeonpyeong. So they are almost first time to the ski. So but they learn and experience there, and also prepared a special, the clan origami. So they made for True Mother quick release. So they prepare these things and had a visitation for Hannam-dong. This is the Cheonilguk Embassy in Korea. They visited to Hannam-dong, this place. And finally, yesterday, they concluded the all program, and now they are in the sky or on the sky. They are now in the plane and after a few hours, they will arrive to Australia. So anyway, during that time period, the second gen group had many experience and realized many things. And we believe important things is not for workshop time. After ending workshop, how they could take ownership more and to continue their commitment. This is also important. So please pray for that. And also for this workshop, around 10 blessed families supported the special donation. We really appreciate. So later, maybe we can recognize, maybe in Sunday service or another time, we really appreciate for those brothers and sisters who sponsor for this workshop. I'm really, once again, appreciate those brothers and sisters and also churches and the centers. Okay, I'll share the photo. This is the transition prayer from Sydney side. Thank you, our Sydney side, to offer the prayer. And also Marshall Island. Thank you, Marshall Island. And also the Palau. I didn't receive another photo, but I believe you are also offering the prayer continuously. And this is the witnessing activity. So Sydney side, even for missionary, all leader and the UPA are not there, but Heavenly Top Gun is continuing to do witnessing. Thank you for your investment. So this is the witnessing in Sydney. And this is the gathering in Marshall Island. Thank you, Marshall Island. And also Palau, so giving education and blessing. So thank you for your all investment. So anyway, our goal and our heaven's wish for each of us is same, how we can expand and continue to fulfill the heaven's providence. So let's support and let's proceed continuously. Okay, so thank you. Today, let's share the message from Director General of World Mission Headquarters, the Reverend Tu Sun-yeon, the General Secretary. So, Director General, he sent the message every week to all over the world to the blessed families. So this is number 3 message. So we share the message together and study together. Blessed families, the chosen people, united with true parents. So let's study together. So I think Mrs. Kathy, please.
Beloved and respected blessed families and members of the worldwide unification community, I sincerely pray that once again this week, the great blessing and love of Heavenly Parent and true parents will occupy you and your families.
Yes, thank you. Even still, Turumada is in detention center in Korea. Many difficult situation is still going on, and Japan case is still going on. And last week, around 400 Japanese leaders came to Champion and received the Korean Great Epic Education, and they went back. So even Korea and Japan are still under the difficult situation, but True Mother is also receiving the message, and our Director General continuously encouraging and share the message behalf of our True Mother, so we can receive and connect with the heart of our True Mother. Please.
One summary of last week's weekly message. Last week, we reflected on the theme, the era of substantially attending and living with Heavenly Parent. Now, as we are to move beyond the 13th year of Chonogok, we reaffirm that we are living in a decisive age of transformation when our faith must transcend the conceptual level. As we enter the era in which we live in attendance of Heavenly Parent in substantial ways.
Yes, thank you. During this time period, we are facing challenges and also facing many difficulties. That's why, once again, we have to return back to the origin and we have to reflect ourselves. Who are we and what are we doing and where are we going? So Reverend Du is emphasizing, centering also the motto which was given by True Mother. So we can reflect those points again and again. Please.
The trials we face today are not a setback in the providence, but rather a process of purification and recovery that prepares us for a greater leap forward. In particular, we are reminded that we are at a pivotal turning point when the full dignity and status of Heavenly Mother will be fully revealed. Furthermore, in accepting the natural law of our connection with Heavenly Parent as absolute truth, we must courageously transform our attitude toward life. Faith is brought to perfection through the daily practice of honoring and loving one's spouse, family, and neighbors as we would honor and attend heaven. In doing so, that faith ultimately bears fruit in the realization of the kingdom of heaven on earth.
Yes. After entrance ceremony in 2025, April 13, many difficulty is even coming out in each place. But this trial or difficulty is not only just trial or difficulty itself. This is also the sign and also kind of the encouragement to change ourselves and to transfer for becoming the original status. So we could see how we can return back to the original faith, original value, and to create the new beginning. Our relationship between husband and wife, and our relationship with brothers and sisters, and even our organization or community itself. We can also see those points again and again. Please.
2. The blessed families, a chosen people united with true parents. The New Year motto reads as follows: in the 13th year of Chonoguk, when we attend the Creator, Heavenly Parent substantially, let us, the blessed families around the world, become true sons and daughters of Chonoguk, who fulfill our responsibility as a chosen people in unity with true parents. Accordingly, let us reflect on the second theme of our identity, namely, blessed families, the chosen people united with true parents.
Yes, so this motto will be continuing. So still, now is in the 13th year of Chaniguk, because this 13 years of Chaniguk, this heavenly calendar, is based on like lunar calendar. So still now is December, right? In the lunar calendar or heavenly calendar, and February we will have a new year, 14th year of Chaniguk. But this motto, which was given by Tirumada, will be carried on continuously for year 13, year 14, year 15. So we have to remember and apply the things to ourselves. So did you memorize already this motto? Please read many times and please memorize this motto. So I will read again. In the 13th year of Choniguk, when we attend the Creator Heavenly Parent substantially, let us, the blessed families around the world, become true sons and daughters of Choniguk, who fulfill our responsibility as the chosen people in unity with true parents. So this motto is important. Please.
First, there is one truth that must be made clear. This is that all the blessed families are a chosen people in unity with true parents. This is not a title granted only to a select few. but a noble identity that heaven has bestowed upon each family that has received the blessing. Each blessed family is part of a chosen people Heavenly Parent has personally selected and established for the fulfillment of the providence. They are co-participants in the providence who, together with true parents, are writing the new history that began with Chonoguk Foundation Day.
Yes, thank you. Chosen people. So do you recognize this word? We know chosen people. The first one is the chosen people Israel, and also Christianity, and also Korean Han people. But not only them, we are our blessed families, second generation, third generation. We are also the chosen people. So heaven's will, heaven's wish to us is also same, and especially for our blessed family, we have more bigger expectation and also the role who will work and complete the providence together with our true parents. So we should understand the word or even the meaning of ourselves and our identity. Please.
Therefore, the term chosen people by no means implies privilege. Rather, it signifies the greater and weightier mission and responsibility heaven has entrusted to us. Blessed families are those who, in unity with true parents, embrace heaven's will on their behalf and are called to substantially manifest Heavenly Parents' love and care in their lives on earth. Furthermore, we are no longer living in a time when our belief in Heavenly Parent is merely conceptual. It is a time when we are called to attend and live with Heavenly Parent as a living reality.
Yes, thank you. Chosen people. This is not just position or authority. This is the special kind of the existence. We are received the mission and also hope from Heavenly Parent and also live together with Heavenly Parent. So chosen people, this is also the great name and together with great hope of our Heavenly Parent. So we will be aware the things, and surely we can proud of the things. We are chosen people, which we receive the special trust and hope, and of course we are sons and daughters, and we are family together with our Heavenly Parent. Please.
3. Life in unity with true parents. Based on our awareness of this time, we must now take one step forward and ask, what does it truly mean to live a life in unity with true parents? And how should that manifest substantially in our daily lives? Jesus, the only begotten Son, prayed, I pray also for those who will believe in me through their message, that all of them may be one. Father, just as you are in me and I in you, may they also be in us, so that the world may believe that you have sent me. In John 17:20-21. Through this prayer, he clearly revealed the vision of a human community united, centered on God, and brought into unity through Jesus. He also declared, he is the head of the body, the church, in Colossians 1:18, proclaiming that Jesus Christ is the unifying center who binds the community together as one.
Yes, thank you. So he's explaining through the Bible quote, and also I felt these things also strongly. Our two parents and Heavenly Parent are not separate existence. Heavenly Parent will and Heavenly Parent himself is appearing through two parents. So like Jesus Christ, also same. God and Jesus Christ are not totally separate existence. God is working through Jesus Christ to show the message and guiding the people. So how we can understand that 2000 years ago, the word of Jesus Christ, and this message is also carried on together with our true parents. Please.
The principle of creation teaches that heaven is a world resembling the form of a single human being, with a person that commands of the mind are transmitted through the central nervous system to every part of the body, so that the whole body moves for a single purpose. So too with the heavenly kingdom. Heavenly Parents' word is conveyed through the true parents to all the sons and daughters, bringing all to move together for one common purpose.
So this is our ideal goal or ideal image of the connection of all humanity, centering on the Heavenly Parent, and all brothers and sisters are connected. When Heavenly Parent cry, we originally should be feel the cry or sadness. If our Heavenly Parent happy, all our brothers and sisters will be feeling similar things. Another brother and sister's heart is also same. They are difficulty or painful heart. We will be feeling the same heart. And glad or joy or happiness, we also could be having the same heart. That was our original image or structure of our kingdom of heaven. Please.
Consider your own body. Even if our little finger is injured, our brain immediately sends signals of pain throughout the body through the central nervous system. Our heartbeat quickens, and the other hand moves to hold the injured finger. Guided by the eyes and ears, our legs carry our body to the hospital, and our mouth explains what has happened. Thus, all parts of the body assist in the healing process. No part of the body remains indifferent or detached, for the body is one unity, one entity. The kingdom of heaven on earth will be no different. It will not be a world in which, when one person suffers or struggles, others remain detached, but a world in which we suffer together, pray together, extend our hands to others together, and take responsibility together to the very end. This is the true image of the kingdom of heaven on earth.
Thank you. This is the true image of kingdom of heaven on earth. All people, all some gathering is same with our one body. So how is current society or current our situation? If someone is painful, do we feel painful heart? If someone is facing difficulty, can we feel the same heart with them or not? So we are still on the way to create the true image of the kingdom of heaven on earth. Please.
Therefore, to be united with true parents means to embody in our daily lives the care and love of Heavenly Parent conveyed to us through true parents, to share that love with our neighbours, and to bear together both joy and responsibility. In other words, its essence lies in real living life in the kingdom of heaven on earth. To realize such a world, we seek to attend Heavenly Parent, our parent, as a living reality in our lives, and to build, under the blessing of true parents, a community and world in which we are bound together as brothers and sisters, cherishing and loving one another. The kingdom of heaven on earth that we believe in and hope for begins precisely amid such a life.
Yes, thank you. So that's why who is and who should be our center of our human body. This is our heavenly parent, and this is also our true parents. We are always talking about the heaven's providence or national restoration or restore the world. What is the image of our goal and what is the image of our kingdom of heaven? As our Reverend is explaining, these things is our goal to realize those relationship and also ideal connection with our brothers and sisters. Love each other, care each other, live together, share together, and also embrace together. How we can aiming and create these things. This is actually our aim and also our goal of our life and goal of our providence. Please.
Number 4, one practical guideline for this week. Beloved brothers and sisters, this week, as the chosen people united with true parents, we seek to practice a love that is not conceptual, but rather is proven through substantial practice. Please listen closely to members around you when they express the pain in their hearts and become the central person of compassion who reaches out first with open arms.
Yes, thank you. So this is one of the guidance and target of our life of this week. Let's consider brothers and sisters around you. So how many people do you talk every week? Please remember last week. How many brothers and sisters did you talk? Did you approach? And did you have a time? Maybe witnessing time, you have a guest or a meeting with guest. Or beside of this, do you have some meeting with your friend? Meeting with your family members? Or meeting with your brother blessed family in the community? Please see and concern and also approach those brothers and sisters. Please.
To this end, I ask that all of us carry out one shared practice this week, to be the first to approach a brother or sister close by, caring for him or her with the attentiveness you would give an injured finger. During the week ahead, please choose just one person among the members in your community, someone who may be emotionally weary or feeling isolated, or a brother or sister with whom you have not been in close contact recently, and convey your sincere empathy and warm concern.
Yes, thank you. Please pray for our community, our Sydney, Melbourne, Auckland, Palau, Solomon Island. You have many community and brothers and sisters, and pray one by one. Then surely you can feel some message and some people's face. Then please approach and meet that person. This become the starting point of creating that beautiful moment. This is the final slide, please.
That small investment of effort will become the very starting point of the kingdom of heaven on earth that we dream of. Once again, this week, I pray that the blessing of our Heavenly Parent will accompany you and your families abundantly. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. So this is the message from Reverend Du Sun-yeon. So he is even visiting the many continent. Now he came back to Korea from Europe, and this week we will have the meeting with him. I think tomorrow, Asia leader will meet with Dr. Reverend Du Sun-yeon and receive the guidance or update our things. And after that, he will go to Africa. So really, he is guiding our community behalf of our true mother, so we can connect with heart of our true mother, and we can also carry on these things. So myself already staying in Cheonpyeong more than almost 30 days, and all the last 10 days then we finish. And our Asian Pacific leader, some are staying here 40 days, some are 20 days, some people are just 1 week, but now all brothers and sisters are gathering together. And some blessed families and our leader, it's not easy to come, but our heart is together with all brothers and sisters. We are praying all the time and offer the joint Cheonsong for kickoff 40 days in the beginning of 2026. So let's continuously put our heart and support. So when I pray here for through Mother and Providence, I also felt strongly this the mother's wish. And also during this time period, some leader also mentioned that Mother said, don't pray for me, pray for you, pray for your community, pray for God's providence. Surely Mother will come out soon. Then when Mother come out from the detention center, and what Mother will say? Did you pray just only me and didn't do anything? If Mother came out but nothing happened in the world, then what does Mother feel? Mother wish, instead of praying for me, please pray for people, please testify, Heavenly Parent, please expand the culture or area of Cheonilguk. This is the wish of true Mother. This is the wish of Heavenly Parent. That's why Mother is telling continuously, don't pray for me. Please pray for the people, pray for will of God, and testify our Heavenly Parent to the world. So we will receive this message and carry on these things, and we will deliver the message continuously to the front line, brothers and sisters in the society, and also concern our blessed families, second generation, and create the ideal culture of Cheonilguk from our place. So when I pray, I strongly feel these things, the honor of Cheonilguk. So let's remember and study again about the motto of this year, 13 year of Cheonilguk. And this essence is here. We are the chosen people. We are the children of Heavenly Parent. We are the owner of Cheonilguk. And this is the things our Heavenly Parent wish us. And these are the things we will carry on and go in each place. So today is the Monday, the beginning of the week. Let's carry on the heart of our true parents. Let's of course pray for our health, our safety of true mother, and let's really return and report for a great investment to our Heavenly Parent and true parents. So once again, thank you for attending today's morning on the K. Have a great time. 감사합니다.
Okay, thank you very much, Rev Yamada. That was very nice, clear message, and your spirit coming from Korea and bringing clarification. I wrote some points down from Reverend Doe's message that really stuck with me. So many points there could have been highlighted, but I just, of course, he began with saying the purification I put through difficulties. You know, when life is easy, we tend to relax, and it's not the time for relaxing. When there's difficulties, then it's all hands on deck. You know, what are we going to do? And that's what's actually, it's always been required of us since we met true parents. I guess we didn't have the fervor. We had it when we were in the young days. And Mother even said, let's return to the old days, you know, when we were really moving with spirit. So Mother's really brought us to that point, and to the situation where she's even had to go into the detention center to really make us feel more serious about what we need to do. Also, Reverend Doe mentioned that our families have been selected, chosen, and blessed. And with it comes a great responsibility, not just have a title. It means we have to do even more than we did before. When you have a family, there's much more to do than when you are single. And although none of us are single, even though we are not single in one sense, we all have spiritual children somewhere that we are praying for, that need resurrection. And yeah, just a greater sense of responsibility. And of course, we've come to realize that many Koreans will not understand their identity and not fulfill their mission. And so the chosen people are spread around the world now, and it is those who are following true parents. It reminds me the Bible verse, not all of Israel are like from Israel, or not all from Abraham are chosen. And so look what happened to Israel, who did not recognize Jesus, but who took up the mission, those who believed in Jesus. And it's the same today. Those who now believe in true parents, they are the chosen people. And they have the weight of responsibility to spread this profound insight, into the world. So, yeah, I personally, it makes me feel more weight than anything else. Sometimes it's better not to have big responsibilities, but nevertheless, we have no choice. The more we pray, the more we study, the more we attend, the more sense of responsibility and urgency comes to us. So anyway, those were some points I thought about. Thank you so much. Who else would like to share something from what they heard this morning, or something in their mission field? Such a complete message. People are just, we understand. I will need to select shy people, I think. Sister Margaret, our mother from one of the earliest Pacific sisters who joined, is Margaret. Incredibly joined when she was only like so young. I was chosen by her nation to go to meet two parents in America, and where she joined our movement, and has such a motherly, very strong heart to fulfill Mother's mission that given to her. Arju, Sister Margaret.
Good morning, everyone. It's good to see you, Reverend Yamada. I was late because I was in another Zoom with a sister Songhua in Arizona. It really made me think of Mother's words this morning, of how our life on earth is so important. And what legacy we would want to leave behind when the time comes for us to transition into spirit world. Hearing testimonies in this Songhua in Arizona really made me think of how true what Reverend Yamada just mentioned, that a true mother now is actually helping us. At least I feel that for myself, to really be serious in when I meet with people. Am I really present with them? Am I really being there to allow a heavenly parent to speak to them? And also, what is it that I would like to say or do to make mother feel relieved. And it's really, for me, it's an opportunity that, um, even though it's a difficult situation where mother is at, actually I feel like uh, she's able to rest because there's not so many demands on her, uh, to be here, to be there, to say this, and so it really is a time to grow up uh, as her children. That's what I felt from this morning's reading. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Margaret. Yeah, that's very insightful and important. But also, it gives us a feeling of when mother does pass, we already are having to carry on, and her limited ability in some ways at the moment. It's giving us an experience of being without true mother and preparing ourselves for that day and time where we'll just have to be, all the testimonies and all the things true parents have shared with us, which is our treasure to share with others, we'll it's kind of like preparing us, for the future. So, yeah, yesterday I attended a service, just a little testimony now to fill up some space, but it was held at my Pastor Singh's, I call him my Pastor Singh's church, who I've been witnessing to for years, teaching in principle. And the Ghanaian pastor who came and lived there, who I was very kind of, what can I say, such a powerful young man, gave a testimony, testimony and a service. But he said that many will go to heaven, including those here now, and you regret that you didn't complete your assignment. So even you go to heaven, you will find out you did not complete your assignment that God gave you to do on earth, and how important it was today to complete that assignment. And so it's what he's teaching, I'm able to segue. So the Tuesday, I'll go back there again to talk to him and others, and I'm going to explain what is the assignment. It's to make a family. Because if we don't have a family, or spiritual children, to be with us in heaven, then we will regret losing those opportunities that we had, So I'm trying to work with this pastor who has upgraded our intensity of prayer tremendously. He brought a lot of people last night, like 28 people came, even new people. So I'm very challenged by him to be able to go ahead of him, learn from him and go ahead of him. And everybody is such a family there as well, and he, even when I came in, he put me in the front chair, he recognized me. Thank you, Pastor Jeffrey, for inviting me to this church to help me with my assignment, So, wow, it's a big challenge. Anyway, a lot to say about that, but Mr. Gregory Hansen has something to say, so I'll let her have some space. Unmute and share your thoughts. Yes, you're unmuted. I know you're muted again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Sorry, something with my speaker. Yeah, just the thing on faith that Reverend Doe was saying. That faith grows through our loving our families and our neighbors, etc. And I was very moved on Friday's night vigil when I saw President Hori, and he looked very different now that he's national leader in Japan. He looked a little older and very serious, but when he gave his talk or prayer in the end of the vigil, then I felt he was expressing that the victory was already won, that the victory is there, and we just have to do it. That's all. That the victory is already established. And this, I think, is the perfection of faith that we're hearing about, you know, like faith growing through loving our families and neighbors. But the actual perfection level of faith, I think, is like having such, you know, faith that the victory is already there. And this is what I felt from President Hori. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's right. That's a word of encouragement. All right, everyone, we are coming towards the end of our time. So,
Reverend Jeff, Reverend
Oh,
Jeff, I
yes.
think Mrs. Candace tried to speak
Candace, all
something.
right, Candace.
Jeff, you're just ignoring me.
Sorry. Candace.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Yeah, I just sort of like want to clarify my understanding of responsibility. So I always feel responsible. I always have, always do. But I don't want to have a heavy feeling of responsibility, because actually the real responsibility is not to be, not to be have this heavy feeling of responsibility, but to actually switch it and to be light-hearted. Because when you're light-hearted, you draw out of the universe happier people. You live in that zone more. You live in that unity more, and good things can come to you. And that is the responsibility. The responsibility is actually to be, within the zone, within the happiness, or joyful, to be joyful. That is your responsibility, so that you can bring better karma to the world, better, a better life, and so that people feel hope from you, even though you're bringing them the sad truth that they have to follow true parents. It has got to be a happy truth. It's got to be a joyful truth, because otherwise people don't want to know about it. And Jesus quite clearly says you've got to be like little children, and children, wherever they go, they just want to find the happiest thing going, and when you smile too, all your muscles relax, and when you frown, it actually takes a lot more energy actually to frown. So smiling is actually good for you. It's good for your body. It's good for other people. And so I just think that when that sense of responsibility, we've got to be responsible to happiness as well. Of course, we've got to do our mission, but if you can do it in a way that people feel uplifted and feel that, there's joy, then that responsibility it's like you're dancing through the responsibility rather than feeling the weight of the world, which, it is like that. We all feel the weight of the world so many times because there's so much suffering going on, and it's like, how can we change it? So yeah, the suffering is very, very sad, and we know that God is suffering. God sees everything, and so there's a lot of suffering at the moment, but we've got to find that joy so that God doesn't feel that suffering, and that we can bring it to people to understand that. Yeah, that's just my constantly, it's a battle. That's the battle, to feel joy even though we feel responsibility. That's what I believe anyway.
No, you're right, Candace. I believe you're so right. And this is really motherly kind of guidance to us, caring and nurturing and giving hope, Sometimes the father is in the battle, and mothers are there to really uplift us and nurture us, to give us strength and comfort us. So that's been very important, kind of conclusion, really. Sorry, I didn't click on you, Candace. My excuse is I didn't see your hand up. I could see you, but anyway, nevertheless.
Thanks.
So have a most blessed day, everyone.
Can I say also one
Yeah,
word
definitely, yeah.
Yeah, responsibility. I think that's important word. Usually, responsibility, which the parents say, and also we are thinking is different. That's why we have to study the real meaning of responsibility. I think also I agree. Responsibility is not just a duty, which really people are thinking in the society. This is more trust and really more encouragement and kind of the special kind of the authority or special kind of the grace we are receiving the responsibility, not the negative image. This is really positive image because trust, because of hope together with, or trust is together with us. That's why we are receiving this kind of responsibility, the word of responsibility. I think this is really positive word, and surely we can carry on like parents trust the children. Responsibility is coming, but this is not negative kind of the heavy burden from parents, kind of the trust, encouragement. So surely this meaning is similar. So anyway, thank you for your comment. I believe, I think everyone have several comment. Thank you.
All right. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. I will just go to the closing prayer, 7 minutes now. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for attending. Thank you so much, Rev Yamada, for that this morning's devotion. God bless you in Korea and all the team that is there. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Thank you.